Hello everybody, my name is Biffa and here we are in a Fix Your City, which is pretty rough. Before we talk about this roundabout on the sea, let's take a quick overlook of the city. Yeah, Choc-a-Block, 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 and Choc-a-Block. In fact, there's like one or two roads that are not Choc-a-Block. Overall, pretty Choc-a-Block. And I do like this as well, a roundabout on the sea. Do you know what? This would probably be one of the only roundabouts where I'd allow you to build inside it, because you'd have a wonderful view of this roundabout and all the traffic and the ambulances going up on two wheels around the corner. And yeah, so wow, this one is pretty bad. We've got all the ways coming into the city up the top, 1, 2, and 3, because it's sort of on this little sticky out bit of land here. Now I'm going to get 37,000 comments telling me what that would be. Peninsula. There you go. It all comes in, hits this roundabout, and then it just gets worse as it goes through the city. So, we are going to see what we can do. Now, I do use mods to fix the traffic because I'm playing on the PC. Yeah, that's right. We have mods on the PC, Crimea River. So, I'm going to be using Traffic Manager. This one is called down here. Lots of options. We're going to be having despawning turned off, as you can see. So, that helps you get things like this, where there's so many trucks. And they're just like, no, we're not going to despawn. We are just going to... Oh, what are they doing? We're just going to all completely crush into each other here. Yeah, I don't even know what they're doing there. They're just completely nuts. So, yeah, that makes it extra difficult for me. So, yeah, well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where should we start? Do you know what? Let's zoom into here. Let's start with this roundabout here and see how this roundabout is set up, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars, a 6-car tailback on here. It's going to get worse. 7 cars, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, it's just going to build up and build up the tailback here. So I think out of all the things that need to be fixed, this is the first thing. Select your tool down here, priority signs, hold shift, left click, priority signs added. Fantastic. And I'm showing you on this roundabout what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go and do it off camera to all the other roundabouts. And then personally, I would then go one step further and turn on that one there, which means these guys can enter a block junction if they're going around the roundabout, but not this one here. So any cars coming out, if this junction was blocked and they couldn't move, they wouldn't go in, and that can help keep roundabouts moving. Let's actually pick one that really is all over the place, Choc-a-Block, and then we will show you how, here we go, look, how that can help things moving. So it's Choc-a-Block from every direction. So let's do that over here. Hold shift, click. So everybody's giving way or yielding, coming in there. Nice words I threw in there for our American viewers. And then we'll have that one there. That one there. See how these guys are coming out? Don't do that. Don't do that. We're going to say only if you're on the roundabout. There we go. And that should help that just to move a little bit. I mean, it's so bad at the moment. They're just all driving over the top of each other. But yeah, that's just the way it is. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to go through. I'm going to do that to all the roundabouts, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roundabouts. Don't think I counted that one. Yeah, so let me do that, and then I'll be back with you. Yeah, while I'm going through, you've got this sort of thing going on here with this road hitting this junction right there. That is very bad. That's not a good way of setting this up at all. I'm not quite sure how busy this is going to end up being once we fix all the traffic, so I'll leave that for now. I've noted it in my noggin, and then if I need to come back and fix it, I will. If, for instance, you're playing on vanilla and you don't have the traffic manager tool, you are able to add in stop signs. If you go to traffic routes and junctions, there we go. We've got traffic lights you can put in, but you can also put stop signs like that. So not as good as a yield sign or a giveaway sign, but certainly something you can do if you don't have traffic manager. Okay, pretty sure that is all the roundabouts done. We've got a nice blue mountain place to live up here. Oh, Biffa Mountain. I said blue mountain. Biffa Mountain. Oh, very nice, very nice. I'd live up there. It looks very cool. The view, let's have a look at the view across the city. Oh, wow, that is really high. I'd like to live right at the top. Look at that. Anyway, so what is the traffic at now? We were down to 4%. Let's see what we are at. 8%. So we've halved our traffic, which is great. So, the next thing I would like to do is look at some lane mathematics and see how that is going to help us. And then we're going to take a look and see whether we need to add in any more roads or routes or trains or mass transit. Okay, so now we're going to look at some lane mathematics. And there's a couple of ways you can do this. I'm sure those of you that watch my videos for a while know what I'm talking about. This is where we try and help the game AI to work with the junctions that we're using here. Now, I used to do it this way, which I've seen a lot of people bringing up recently. I think some of my old videos have been recommended and people are saying, why don't you do this anymore? So I used to go like this and add a fourth lane in, so it gives you this little extra slip lane for going off, and then it would count these three as going straight on, and then over here you get another one added. So I used to add a fourth lane like that, and then they would all merge back together. That is one way of doing it. By all means, if you wish to do it that way, that is fine. Let's turn these back to 3 lanes. The way I tend to do it now is I do it the opposite way. So we've got 3 lanes here. One goes off, I'll go down to 2. And then one comes back on, it goes back to 3. And I'll do that both directions. And that just seems to work well. It was a bit of a hoo-ha and an uproar yesterday because I did it in this massive junction and it ended up being 3 lanes, one going off down to 2, another one going off down to 1, and everybody was like, oh, you can't do that, that's so unrealistic. It's a computer game, people. We're playing a game, not going for realism. I mean, this isn't too bad. I have been through junctions where this has happened, and yeah. There we go. So to me, this is pretty realistic. So now that lane goes off, these come down here. They shouldn't be going across. I think police cars just do whatever the heck they like. They can now come out. Ambulances do what they like as well, obviously. They can all come out, that's fine. And if we sort of follow this around here, yeah, that's going to be backing up for a while. We'll deal with that. So then we come down to this. I hate these ones. I hate these ones. But we can do a bit of lane mathematics on here as well. And it will help. So 3 minus 1 all together now. Down to 2, back to 3 again. 1 goes off, down to 2, back to 3 again. So it's just those 2 roads there. They're the same the other way. Those 2 roads there and those 2 roads there. Little bit of easy lane mathematics. And then we use the lane tool. This one here, lane connector. So every place where you have a road coming on, to stop them cutting across like what that van wants to do, we say, no, you go there, you go there. Come on now, Pinky. Pinky to Greeny, dark Greeny to Orangey, and now they won't get in each other's way. There we go, and they will merge. Let's just speed that up. There we go, look, they merge in nicely. That goes off. This comes in, so we need to do the same here as well. Purple to orange, green to teal, I don't know what that was, and then other green to pink. There we go. So they'll merge nicely. And then we'll do the same on the other. This one here, and then the other junctions going the other way. There we go. So as time goes by and as the traffic gets better, hopefully that will help. It's not the best junction in the world, that one, but it is what we're working with at the moment, so I'm going to leave that. And then as we come down here, we've got another one we can just very quickly do some lane mathematics on. So I'm going to downgrade that to 2 lanes and that to 2 lanes. And then I'm going to just quickly add on these lines where the cars come out. There we go. This one, and that one. It's really nice, you know, when I see comments from people saying how they just use these little tips in their cities and traffic was so horrendously bad. And then just things like this can just make things move so much smoother, so much better. It's really nice to hear. I don't want these guys here. So we've got 2 lanes and then it's 3 lanes. We really don't need 3 lanes there. So we're going to take this one and say that there. And we're going to do the same the other way. And then just so there's no issue, we're going to say take a lane each. Whoops. There we go. And we're going to do the same on that one, although it already looks like it's set up. But I'm going to do it anyway. Just to make sure. And then they might do a bit of hawky-balky lane switching. We've got a junction really close here. Ideally, that should be up here. Yeah, do you know what? Let's move that. So we're going to do that. I know what's going to happen now. The shape of this roundabout is going to completely go nuts, isn't it, when I join this up? That should be at least out there. It didn't! Oh, the people rejoice. There we go. And don't have any buildings like right up against your roundabouts. Like that close. Leave a bit of a gap down here so you haven't got trucks stopping and blocking things up. I really want to move this one and this one as well. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, and this one down here. Look how close that is. I mean, seriously. Seriously now. There we go. All spread out again. I'll just fill in your buildings you've got. It's okay having these sort of buildings close to a junction. There we go. Let's do these ones down here. You're going to say you've got no road access. Let's pop you in. There we go. Yeah, that should be good. We'll just let all those build up again and just double check. I've still got all the giveaway signs and things. Nope. There we go. And this one and that one. And probably this one here as well. Yeah. So that should be a little bit further down for the sake of symmetry, but that will do for now. And that is moving much better. That is really good. I'm enjoying that. Okay, so we've lane mathematicized. Is that really a word? I've just invented a new word. Lane mathematicized that junction, this junction, that junction. Now we've got this one you've sort of already done, I think. Although you've used a road with parking and stuff, so don't use that one. Let us use this one here. There we go. 2-lane and... Come on, this one here, 2-lane that way. Yeah, that's very good. Much quicker, no parking on there. And add the lanes on where you're coming in. I think that's not too busy there, but what I tend to do when I'm fixing stuff up is I just fix. If I'm going to fix a roundabout, I'll fix them all. If I'm going to fix a junction, I'll fix them all. Because you never know where the traffic is going to move to around your city. What roads are now going to become more popular over other roads and things like that as things keep moving. These two junctions are far too close together, by the way, but we'll leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. You've done the same on this one here, so let's get our 2-lane. There we go. This one here. There we go. I'll add on the lane connectors. Yeah, that's like... And this junction's really close here. What is going on with that one? It's going underground. What are we at? 29%. Nice. So these are coming off here, going up there, and joining up here. I mean, they don't need to be great big 3-lane roads like that. But hang on, let me just do these lane connectors and I'll come back to that. And then I'm actually going to do these roads here as well because we've got these, yeah, and you've got people coming round there, which is really not good. So we'll change those to 2 lanes. And then this one here can just be 2 lanes in each direction rather than that many. You're using trees, yet use that one there. There we go. And a bit of lane connectorization just so they don't, we don't want them turning like that. If you're going to turn, there we go. You can go down to the roundabout, go round it and come back up again. That is a much better way to do it. You're going to go there, you're turning that way anyway, and you are going to merge there, and you are going to merge there. There we go. So they can come down, use the roundabout, turn around if they wish, and that will just keep all of this moving, which has been a bit of a mess. See, why these are too close is because cars will change lanes generally where nodes are. As you can see, they're doing it. Look, there's a node, there's a node, there's a node, and there's a node. We've controlled this node with the lanes, lane arrow, lane connectors. I need more tea. Hold on 1 second. So they need to change lane here and here. We could maybe spread these nodes out a tiny little bit just to give them help. But yeah, as the traffic goes down, that will certainly be better. Like over here as well, there's a node there and a node there. Let's just shiftify that along a bit. Yeah, just to spread it out a bit, and then they're coming off up there. So normally you want a bit more space. But look, this bit here is clearing up already, just because we've got this moving, which is good, which is good. And then this here I was going to change, wasn't I? We'll just have that. There's 1 lane off, like that. And then if you want to... And 1 lane on as well. And then if you want to make it, you know, I can't bother to change the whole thing. I'll leave it as 3 lanes. And then if this gets busy here, you're only dealing with 1 lane coming on. So it's easier then to deal with it. And you've got this here is very close to there, but it's not that busy. So I will leave that. I will leave that. Right. Lane mathematicize all of those. I can't say it properly now. Wow. 41%. We are going up. We are going up. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just leave all the lane mathematics and the road stuff and all of that for now and take a look at your mass transit. Your public transportation. So what have you got? Not many people using your buses. To be honest, with all the traffic, that is, yeah, that is probably why. Nothing going on with your trains. Metro, you've got thousands and thousands of people using your metro. You've got metro all over the show, which is good. So I'm not going to mess with your metro. I'm just going to leave that as it is. Yeah, because lots of people are using it and you've got it all covered. So I'm not going to change the shape of it and all of that sort of thing. I'll leave that as it is. So that is pretty good. Buses will sort themselves out over time. These guys and girls up here are all getting in each other's way. The ones coming down all want to go into one lane because they're all coming up here. Why are they all going that way? Let's just see where they're all trying to go. Let's use the in-game tool, this one here, routes, and we're going to pick that road. So they're all coming up there and all trying to get down there. So they're just trying to cross over from here to here. But you've got this junction and then you've got this junction and you've got this other little road. So it's all a bit of a hawky-balky mess. So I definitely 100% am going to put in... Let's just have a look. I am going to put in a one-way road going up here. You all thought I was going to say roundabout, didn't you? I know that you all thought I was going to say roundabout. And I didn't. And I surprised myself. I thought we'll try something else. So let's just pause a sec. We're going to have this going up here. Like that. And then one lane's going to go up there. And that is going to join up here. Like this, and we're just going to join it with this little lane, and we're going to say you go there. Yes, that is what's going to happen. This is going to change. We'll come back to that. So let us have a look at this junction. I may change this down here, but I want you to go up there and you to go up there. Now if they want to go that way, they're going to go up there onto here. Just wonder whether they could have a connection coming the other way around. Oh, there's a roundabout up there. There we go. They can come out there, go around the roundabout, and then come back down if they so desire. Nice. We don't need, like, this connection and that connection up there. In fact, we don't need that connection at all. Do you know what? I'm going to take that out there and that out there. There's too many connections on the road. Too many connections. Let's just have that road there and pop this back in so not everybody's complaining. So if they want to get in there, they can go in there, do all their business, then come back out there again. Yeah, that is fine. And then this connection here, I want to change this road to an asymmetrical road. Again, just sort of keeping the lane mathematics in mind. I know you've got dedicated bus lanes there, but... yeah, I think we're just going to sort of do without those for this little section here. So you have got to come and turn that way. You have got to come and take that lane. You've got to take that lane. You're all going to go straight on anyway. And then it's 3 lanes. So this is 3 lanes down to 2. I might just put this asymmetrical road in all the way along here. Like that. So that's 2 lanes, 2 lanes, 2 lanes all the way along. Yeah. And that will just hopefully stop a lot of that. Let's just unpause a minute. And then if they want to go up there, they can go around the roundabout, back down again. Nobody's cutting across the traffic. Nobody's getting in the way here. They're turning in. So, I don't want them turning in and crossing over that road there. So, we are going to have another little slip lane. Probably over here somewhere. Like this. And then where it joins here, I've put that so they just go into there. And then that comes off and goes round there. I'm not going to change. We've got traffic lights. Yeah, I don't want those. So you keep going. And then these guys coming out here, I don't want them crossing over. I just want them turning right. That's all I want you to do. Like that. So this could do with being an asymmetrical lane here. 2 and 2. Which, let's just see how... so you've got 2 one way, 2 the other way. There we go. And with those use of the asymmetrical roads, we can then give these guys an actual lane for turning out. These guys are going to go straight on and not turn in. If they want to get in there, they can go up to the roundabout we mentioned before, come back down again. And let's just unpause that junction. And that should move things along a bit quicker in and out of here. Right, so now we've made those changes. Let's keep an eye on the traffic here. I mean, it's backing up a little bit because it wants to come out onto this road. So maybe we can just help them out with that. Yeah, we can turn off the traffic lights. There we go. And that will help them move out. And then we just need to add some lane connectors in here. Let's do that, which is... Oh, I keep putting traffic lights on. I'm a muppet. There we go. Oh, we've got lane connectors in there. So it's these guys that haven't got that one. And then these three are going to go straight on. I'm going to put these in just so they don't cross over, get in each other's way. I don't know why those people are doing a U-turn, but there we go. So that's going to keep all of this, hopefully, moving much better. Let's add these in here because they're doing the same thing. That one's okay. That one's okay. This is their 3 trying to get down into 2. I might leave that because this traffic isn't so bad anyway. But hopefully that'll keep this moving. And then if we follow up here, and we'll find out what's going on at this roundabout, because they're all sort of slowing down, getting in each other's way. Okay, let's just check we've got this set up. We've got the giveaway, we've got all the signs. Okay, and most of them are trying to get across to the other side here to get off by the look of it. If we just use the in-game tool again, pick this road. Let's turn this off. Pick this road here. Yeah, most are going straight over. So having some sort of bypass might work. What we could also do, because at the minute they're doing a lot of hawky-balky lane switching, is we could just pause that for a moment and we could do this instead. Let's do some lane management and say the outside lane is just for going off. That outside lane is just for going off, and those other ones are straight on. That outside lane for going off, and those for straight on. What the heck is going on here? We've got this little lane that comes down there. That goes round here to up there. I'll leave that. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. And then just the one for going off there as well. And then when we come into the junction, we're going to say you can pick any lane that you want when you come in. And let's just, that's what I normally do, and that normally works quite well. Just double checking I am clicking the right thing so people don't freak out in the comments. Yeah. And let's just watch that for a moment and see how that goes. Oh, and the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just slow down the speed on here because they're doing like 100 miles an hour. So let's just drop this down. So just to give people a chance to come onto there. Okay. All right. Well, we're still getting lane switching up here, which becomes quite obvious when nobody can get in. But I think that is just the way that is going to be. And then hopefully over time, this will start going down and it'll stop all of this backing up here because all they want to do is get up and leave. We might just come back to that and see how that goes. Let us check what we are at. 55%. It is slowly going up. Some other little things you can do as well to sort of help. We've got this coming down here. This is where your junction is, heading into this road. And they're all getting stuck here. And that is where we can try and use these lanes a little bit better. We're going to say 1 lane for left, 1 lane for straight on. Sorry, 1 lane for right, 1 lane for straight on, 1 lane for left. And it will just spread out that traffic a little bit more. I mean, you can do it on every single side of the junction if you wanted to. Go on, let's do it on every single side of the junction. Why the heck not? There we go. And we do have traffic lights there. And hopefully that will start helping this line here to go down a bit. So let's speed it up and see what happens. Now what we can see is these guys getting in each other's way when they're turning up there and when the lights change and they're turning up there. So we could just help them out a teeny tiny bit by just saying that when you turn, you go there, and when you turn, you go there and there. And that might just help things to move along a little bit better. I thought I'd come back and have a look at the junctions that we mathematicized earlier. That is looking pretty clear. That is looking pretty clear. I'm pretty pleased with that. So is that one there. Fantastic. And that one. And that one. And the roundabouts are looking good. Do you know what? I think we might have hit the jackpot. Let's take an overall look at the city. So still a few sort of red patches where cars are backing up and going a little bit slow. The highway is looking much better. I think we are getting there. Yeah, it's just busy. It's just busy. Few little stops and starts, few little weird roads. I'm not going to go around and change every single road. This one isn't too bad. That's the one we've just done. The cars are moving, they're moving. This is just super, super busy, but that's to be expected. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at what the final score is. You could say 74%. Do you know what? I'm pleased with that because I could micromanage and fix all sorts of teeny tiny little roads all over the place, but I'm going to stick with 74% and I'll send it back to you and you can go through and tweak any other little bits that you need to. Yeah, so what do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed, don't forget to check out the other video that's now on the screen as well, and maybe subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.